Yo, 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 what is up? It's your boy, Big Mitch in the building. I am joined by my two very prestigious co hosts. We got Anthony Big Love Wilson in the building. Everybody say what up to Antho. And then we got Shane. Please do not touch the turtle shell Murray. And we
Oh,
are joined once again by the great Vito Hill
that's
in
right.
the
That's
building.
right.
How's everybody doing today?
I'm all right.
Yeah. All right. So today we are going to get into Kyrie tampering, NBA Finals. Here we go. Here we go. Shay
That's
Murray. How is it not tampering, Shay Murray? Talk to me.
Depending on what
He,
if you're a
he
fan.
hasn't physically said, quote, I want LeBron to come to Dallas. It's been reported he wants LeBron to come to Dallas. He didn't physically say it. There's nothing on camera. There's nothing him signing nothing. No, it's not tampering.
Why the hell was he at all the Laker games then? What you think he was doing?
He's creating leverage, man.
What about that guy from the Hawks? He was at all the games too. What's the kid?
Trey Young?
Trey Young was at every game, man.
Hey, you think
They're
Trey
creating
Young's
leverage.
overrated?
What?
Overrated or under?
Yeah, do y'all think Trey Young is overrated?
For
I
his
think he's
size,
underrated.
man, he couldn't be. No, look at his size. No.
No, there's players in the league that call him like the most overrated player in the league.
Yeah, he was voted
Well,
most overrated in the league.
That's
That's hater shit.
damn. Wow.
Dude is
I mean, I
averaging
just feel
25
like-
and 10 under 6'3".
Yeah,
Impressive.
but I just feel like he's just chucking up shots like he's Steph, but he's not Steph. Like the things that he is good at, he doesn't he doesn't exploit it as much. He's just trying to like chuck up shots now. And then it rubbed me the wrong way that that he got Nate McMillan fired over over what? Like Nate McMillan telling him the right things to do, stop chucking up shots. So Trey's like, nah, man, I gotta build my brain. Like, I don't like that.
I mean, Embiid got Doc fired, but we ain't getting on Embiid about that.
Why the hell not? We getting? I feel like everybody got on Embiid. I didn't like that.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, but is it warranted with Doc? I mean, man, dude, what is he gonna get over the big game, Doc? Jeez.
I mean, in fairness, most of those is with the Clippers.
Yeah.
You gonna knock
No,
him out
actually-
being Clippers coach?
I was mad at Embiid for what he said about his teammates, talking about this fool really sat there with a straight face and said, "Me and James, we can't do it alone."
Oh, that hurt.
Like, bro, didn't y'all combine for like 23 points in the elimination game? Are you kidding me?
That
What do you
hurts.
mean?
You know, Doc is a couple bounces away from you know going to the finals, man.
Yeah, but
That was
he's also a couple
bounce.
bounces away from being a damn assistant coach.
What was it? Bounce. Oh! I said, oh, man, y'all let that boy do that to y'all. That's the difference, though. You know.
Kawhi.
Yeah, Kawhi, dog, real champion.
I first of all, I wouldn't say that Trey Young is overrated. I like Trey Young. Would I want him on my team? You know, as such a small guard, not really. I mean, there's a reason that there've only been a few small guards, a couple small guards, Curry, Isaiah Thomas. But Trey Young is small, must be smaller than Curry, way smaller than Curry, kind of. And even Isaiah Thomas, I mean, he's probably even a little bit smaller than Isaiah Thomas. I think he's a great player. I just want to say very quickly, how do you guys feel about the fact that Monty Williams gets 6 years, $79 million from Detroit, and Frank Vogel gets 5 years, $31 million from the Suns?
Overpaid. Overpaid. Frank Vogel? Overpaid.
Frank Vogel.
Here come Mitchell with the
He
Vogel
must be
hate.
really good at interviews, honestly.
Here come Mitchell with the Vogel hate.
How did he
He's an
make a
NBA
million
champion,
for his
man.
No, he
No, that
lied to
answers
them
the
folks.
question, Jay. That does
He's
answer
an
the question.
NBA champion.
No, he lied to them folks. He went into that Phoenix interview and told them, "Hey guys, I know how to manage superstars. I won a championship." Lies. It was all Jason Kidd.
He's still not gonna give him his credit, huh?
Nope.
Well, he's a
All
defensive
Jason
coach.
Kidd.
He's
I
a
give it all
defensive
to the
coach,
black
though.
man. Sorry, Shane. I got to give all the credit to the black man, Jason Kidd. I think he did all the work.
Oh, is that why Jason Kidd couldn't get Dallas to the finals?
Oh, that's Luka's fault. But once again,
I mean,
I'm
you
not
playing
saying
both
that's
sides.
not
You can't have
I'm
it
not
both
doing
ways.
that, Shane Murray. I can't do
You
what you
can't have
do.
it both ways. You can't say he lost because of Luka and then say Vogel won because of Jay Kidd. You can't do
Yes,
that.
I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
I'm talking out both sides of your mouth.
No, there's a common denominator. The white man trying to hold him down.
Was Steve Kerr exposed as a coach this year, or the team is just through?
I mean,
Because
I
Steve
think
Kerr
they-
made
they-
some
they climbed.
bad. He made some bad substitutions, boy. I'm telling you, man. Jesus.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like Steve Kerr basically just proved why he gets paid the way he gets paid.
All right. Okay.
I feel like the Warriors low key maybe overachieved with. I feel like they live a lot off of chemistry. I mean, their chemistry has been broken all year. The fact that they got to where they got to, probably.
I mean, I feel like it did hurt him having not having Wiggins for like what 2 months or so.
No, I'm using it. I'm just comparing what you had said about Mark Jackson. He's the one that should have got all the credit, but then Steve Kerr,
he definitely should have got most of the credit.
Right.
Or actually, he should have got more credit than he was given in the media. Because for sure, he set the foundation clearly with like that team was clearly on the rise. But
no, he did put that team to
he set the foundation for sure.
Okay.
And Steve Kerr just it's like it was like a relay race. Like Mark Jackson was like the third leg and Steve Kerr was the anchor. And he brought it home. He's man.
I got a question for you, Anthony.
Hold on, let's get
Quick
back
question.
to the track first. Keep that in mind unless it's related to.
No, it is.
Right?
It's
Okay.
related to the tampering. I was gonna ask you, do you think depends on what team you're a fan of? I'm gonna answer that. If it's tampering.
I mean, technically, LeBron is under contract, but the Lakers, the player option is after next season. This season, he's under contract. So that technically would make it tampering. And of course, what we're talking about is today, Shams went on, what's it, Up and Adams, or Kay Adams, where he's his little girlfriend or whatever. And he reported that, that Kyrie reached, everybody's been talking about LeBron. They're trying to recruit Kyrie to the Lakers, but apparently Kyrie's trying to recruit LeBron to the Mavericks. I was talking to Galvez about it this evening, and Galvez was like, tonight because I told him we were recording tonight, but basically when I called him tonight, he didn't pick up the phone, so he stood aside. But I talked to him this evening, and he was basically saying, what the Lakers want back from Dallas. And it's true. I look at it the same way. LeBron himself probably wouldn't want to go to Dallas with just 3 stars and nobody around him. So how does that work? But I mean, at the same time, I feel like the way LeBron's been talking, and just the kind of the moves around and things, you can kind of tell. I mean, this is coming to the end one way or another. Whether it's one more year or, I mean, at best, this is the last year coming up of LeBron to Lakers, I feel like. You disagree with that, Mitch?
No, I thought of something else we needed to talk about too. Sorry.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
but yeah, man, it's just
it's tampering. No way, any way you put it, like you just said, Anthony, it is.
Yeah.
Shane, what's the face for? What is that face for?
Was what?
When I said it's tampering, you just said.
I mean, until he physically says it, you can't call it tampering.
This fool, Shane Murray's the type to see smoke, but not think there's a fire.
Like, what is it? The glass hourglass full? What did I don't know.
It's speculation. It's not tampering.
Okay, speculation.
Dice is going crazy in the background.
What Matty Johnson
don't
did.
agree. He knows it's tampering.
Huh?
He knows it's tampering, so that's why she's barking up a storm. First of all, can you pick this dog up? Like, what's happening? Can you tell her to be professional, please?
Hey man, I'm trying my best.
What are you teaching this dog? Tell her.
Where did you put the dog? In the laundry room? That's torture. Hey, Anthony. Anthony,
Peter,
my
background, Peter.
Right. My background. Well, now that you say Peter, my background is this week is a Belmont Stakes week. Now we're not gonna have a Triple Crown winner this year, but this is the last Triple Crown winner. My background is Justify. So in honor of Belmont Week, that's the theme of the background. That's not American Pharoah. That's the 2018 late Triple Crown winner. So that's what I want to tell you, Anthony.
You said late?
Not late, but he didn't pass away. He's the most recent Triple Crown winner, 2018. Yeah. But Peter is on their asses, Anthony. Man,
wow.
Churchill Downs, one of the biggest tracks, which is the home of the Kentucky Derby. They just shut down operations, man. They had 12 deaths. I know you've seen it all over the news, man. Kentucky Derby weekend. It was all over ESPN, man. They had 12 deaths in that one weekend of horse racing, bro. Peter got in that ass, man. They had to shut down operations, dude.
I always remember when Barbaro died.
Huh?
When Barbaro died on the track. Went down in the heat with the broken whatever it was, and they put him down on the track.
You seen that?
I always remember when that happened. I always remember TJ Simers in the LA Times, for the next week, basically making fun of the whole situation. Because you had people writing all this heartfelt stuff about horses. He goes, right. They shoot horses, don't they? He didn't understand. But, so people who are animal lovers, especially Barbaro, he had captured the imagination of, this country. So to see that happen to him, it really hurt a lot of people, especially white people, let's be honest.
I didn't mean to get off topic, but I wanted to mention that, though. But thank you for bringing that to awareness.
Right. But yeah, man.
Shane, just pick the dog up. Just pick the dog up. What you doing? Work? Shane's got to be a father, a analyst, a podcaster, and he's doing. There you go. She just wants to be with you. Damn, boy.
She don't know how to be a professional. Jesus Christmas. This dog on dog. That's right. Calm down, girl.
As soon as Shane picks her up, she stops.
That is so spoiled.
Very.
Stop interrupting the podcast, Dice.
Right.
But yeah, man.
Girl.
You had to say something.
What?
She was quiet. You have to say something.
So if you say her name, she barks? Dice?
Can I hear him now? All right, we gotta start playing with this dog on screen. Jesus Christmas. Hey, calm down, girl.
Don't let her down, Shane. I see you trying to sneakily let her down. Don't do it.
So,
what do we?
That happened. What else happened? I mean, there's really nothing else. Nothing else to discuss in Lakerland, is there?
Well, maybe not Lakerland, but Lakerland adjacent.
Okay.
Is Uncle Shannon Sharpe is he's leaving Undisputed reportedly at the end of the NBA Finals. Shannon Sharpe is going to be late free agent.
Well, he's got his own show, so I think he's gonna be pushing
show
that.
is
The podcast.
Yeah, he's gonna be
like
pushing that heavy.
Stephen A. did a video like
trying to recruit him.
Semi-recruiting him
Whoa.
to First Take. Now, do y'all think Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. Smith would work well together on First Take?
No.
Before I even answer that, Jason, I just want to say this. If you have an opportunity, and you are a brother, if you have an opportunity to go face to face with that guy, your boy Skip, that is the biggest opportunity on sports television right now, is to be across that man battling with him. I don't care what you say. That is a big opportunity that's a stepping stone for your career. So that's what I really want to tell anybody. If you have, put your hatred to the side or whatever, your personal feelings, and go get that opportunity. Because look what happened with Stephen A. Catapulted. And this is going to catapult definitely Shannon Sharpe. So.
Oh, yeah. He's like a household name.
Yeah.
They said that LaShawn McCoy is. I read that LaShawn McCoy might be the guy to take Shannon's seat.
So that's what reminded me, so that we needed to talk about it. Send me that.
Controversial, that guy.
LaShawn
I would
McCoy,
put Emmanuel Acho up there. Acho's the guy.
Acho would be good on Undisputed. I might watch Undisputed still with Acho.
Why can't
It's good, but I feel like
what if they put Joy?
Put who?
Oh, a lady face would be different. Oh, that's a good one.
What if they put Joy on Undisputed again?
I could see that, Jason. That's a
Joy
good one.
Undisputed needs to, let's be
or a
honest
female
here.
co-host. Nah, they.
Joy, and they put her on that show that they have, the other show where she's just like one of the 4 panelists and not the host. But Joy Taylor, she is what she is. She's the highest order, hot piece of ass host on a sports talk show. That's her role, and she should really stay in that role.
That would be heavy Miami and heavy Dallas talk though.
Well, I like Joy, and I also like what's his name's ex-wife? What's her name?
Who?
Molly.
Yeah, I like Molly too. Just I'm talking about for as far as like looks, like you said, hot. I like Molly.
But I actually enjoy the things that Joy says as well, though.
Me too. Joy keeps it real, bro. She keeps it real.
She keeps it real.
And guess how old she is? I bet you don't know how she is.
Joy.
She's a year older than us.
She's 35. She's
34 years old. Unless she just had a birthday. Unless she just had a birthday. Yes, man. What?
Yeah, she's our age. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She seems older than us, though. I don't know why.
Right? Don't she seem so much mature? She's that mature.
She carries herself.
Because she's mature, that's why. She's got that swag of an older woman.
She around dudes all the time too. So
I think Joy would be good. I think Acho would be a good one as well. I think those are way better choices than LaShawn McCoy.
Hey, Acho or what's my guy that played for the Chargers, man?
LaDainian Tomlinson?
No.
Paul Merriman?
No, he was on ESPN too, radio. He played for the Cowboys as well. Defensive lineman. Come on, guys, help me out.
Wiley. Marcellus Wiley.
Marcellus, man.
I like Marcellus.
Nah.
No, when you said Ocho, him and Ocho used to go at it, bro.
I like Wiley.
But that seat, Shannon has made that seat. Like you guys said, Shannon became so big in that seat. They need somebody who can replace him who has some of that same star power.
Exactly.
And to me, Acho is a star. Acho is a star to me, bro.
Easily.
So that's where I would go with it. He's to me, Acho's ready to take that next step.
Yeah. I can see that. But then, okay, so then to the other question is like, do you guys think that Do you guys think that Shannon Sharpe would be good with Stephen A. on First Take?
Right.
No.
What are they gonna be talking about?
The thing is that you need people who are. It's like somehow Shannon and Skip, even though they're both loud and they both yell and scream, they're like opposites of each other. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like the same thing. Like it's like Michael Irvin doesn't work as well with Stephen A. as Max did. You know.
Right.
Stephen A. didn't like Max for whatever reason, but the show has not been as good since Max stopped being on there. It doesn't have as many. They try to fill guys in.
He didn't like Max because he felt the show was stale, and he said Max wouldn't stay with his original thought. So he got kicked off.
I'm like, we all love Stephen A., but he shouldn't have that much power. But it's his show.
I mean, it's damn near his network.
Yeah, it is. Just like Skip at FS1, he's the man.
Yeah,
you know, so. But
I feel like on ESPN, man, they put Stephen A. out there too much now. Like it's ridiculous. Like
I mean, he earned it, man. I mean,
they had to. They almost lost him to CNN, man.
I'm just saying, it's too much. I get too much Stephen A. Like you gotta see him in the morning. You gotta see him in the morning. He got like.
Is he not the highest
on the radio? Then you got to see him during the NBA games. It's like, oh my gosh, like.
But Jay, he's the highest paid.
Let him get his money. Why are you knocking him?
He's the highest paid. He's the highest paid ESPN employee. He has to get time.
I'm just saying it's too much, and I would like him to continue to get his money. And it's like, he'll just like eventually it's gonna be everybody else is gonna feel like it's too much. And like they're gonna stop watching.
Well, get used to it.
No, hold on.
More acting. So
I'm just saying.
Look, I don't want to be controversial, so I'm gonna try to stay away from this narrative. But
do it.
It's the same. It's the same. The way that they treat the top brothers on television, they gonna work the shit out of them, man. Just like when you pay. Look what Jerry Jones does, man. He ran the shit out of Ezekiel Elliott. I don't care what you say. You know why? Because he said, if I pay you, I'm paying you top dollar, you gonna play. And I'm gonna run the shit out of you. And it's the same way what ESPN is doing with Stephen A. They're working the shit out of him. They said, okay, look, we'll buy you back from CNN. But you want this money? Fine. We're gonna work your ass. You ain't gonna have a break. You're gonna be constantly working, constantly on air, constantly doing this, constantly doing that. We're gonna work the shit out of you. You know what that really is, man. They don't appreciate them. They just,
I mean, as long as he's getting paid, he's not tripping because he's trying to get more TV time.
I get it. But you can mentally be beat up, man, and exhausted, and you might come on air and say something you don't mean, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I mean, he definitely goes hard. Like, he almost died from COVID.
You know Jerry Jones is racist, right?
Of course, man.
Okay, good. Thank goodness.
That's why I said I mentioned him. That's my favorite.
I can't say racist. He's that supposed white ally who don't want to get involved when shit gets real.
Brother,
he doesn't have to though. He doesn't have to.
Oh, man.
Like he'll kick it with you. He'll get you paid. But if something comes up where he needs you to step up, he gonna be quiet.
Weirdest relationship, him and Jerry. Every time he shits on the Cowboys, he comes back and says, "Oh, my best friend, my good old friend Jerry. I can't stand."
Dude, because they kick it all the time. Like he bring him on his boat. He bring him to Dallas and sit in the stadium in the suite. Like they kick it all the time.
Yeah, Jerry needs that to say he has one black friend.
Good one, Jay.
Shane Murray don't believe me. He doesn't believe that Jerry Jones is racist. He saw that picture of Jerry Jones back in segregation time, and he was like, "Oh well, not that bad."
I didn't say it's not that bad. I would say I can't hold something against him.
Anthony, please rewind the tapes.
We think about all the things we didn't do.
Jerry Jones's picture, so we can get Shane Murray's words. See, this is the part of the show, people. This is where post production comes in. So we're gonna talk about this. Shane Murray's gonna, he's gonna do his, his lies and everything that he normally does.
I
He's
didn't
gonna
lie.
lie,
I said I
and
can't
then
hold him
right
accountable.
behind that, we're gonna replay the video of when
Look
Shane
what
Murray
Snoop
was
did as
like,
a teenager,
"Oh,
man. And
defending
look at
Jerry
Snoop now.
Jones."
We gonna hold him Snoop as a teenager to him?
Say, what'd you
No,
say?
no, no. Okay,
I said,
Shane,
look
if
what
that's what you really
Snoop did
said.
as a teenager. Look at him now. We gonna hold what Snoop did as a teenager against what he did. Look what Nipsey did as a teenager.
Shane, I have to see the tape. Shane, I gotta see the tape because Shane, if you really said what you said,
Huh?
Come on, man.
hey Jay, if Shane really said what Shane is saying is he can't hold it against the guy that in that era or in that environment. I get it. Most of the time you're gonna let the peer pressure get a hold of you. I understand that. But Shane, that's not what they said you said. You were saying that you just
they trying to get me on some other shit again. But I didn't say that.
I don't know.
I
Shane, you always be lying though. You know that, right?
What?
I said you be lying all the time.
No, I don't be lying at all.
Okay.
You say
It's
I
like
lie.
that one time when you didn't lie about who gave the report to you, right?
What? I lie about what?
Peter, he's been caught so many times lying on this show.
I don't lie.
We're gonna start like a
Y'all
list.
edit it to make it look like I'm lying. I don't lie.
Oh,
I can't believe this guy.
that's a good one.
Bro, come on, man.
You know that guy Anthony. If he's the editor, oh man,
Oh my
it's a wrap.
gosh. Did this guy really just try to say editing is the issue? Anthony,
Yeah, y'all make me look like something crazy all the time.
Shane, what you talking about?
Hey Shane, how did you feel now? Well, no, I should have asked you a few days ago, but how do you feel now about your guy, man, from the Nuggets?
Uh-oh.
Shit ain't changed. I ain't been watching the finals.
You don't know basketball.
Feel like he's overhyped, and now he's getting oversaturated, and now he's looking for everything.
You don't know basketball. That's just
to a point where he's showing him all he wears his wedding ring on his shoes. Looking walking with his daughter.
Shane, if you don't know basketball, just say that, please.
Those are your words, and I'm entitled to have my opinion. Like you're entitled to have yours. All right.
Huh?
I said those are your words, and I'm entitled to have my opinion just like you're entitled to have yours.
But you're not even watching him, so how do you know?
I'm not watching the finals now, but I've been watching them.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
You can't let this
Hold on,
guy
I got a question. I got a question to ask him. What does Joker do good?
Universally, he's a good passer. Universally, he's known as a scorer.
Universally, what the heck does universally mean, man? Come on, man.
I don't look at him as that, but universally, he's been looked at.
You don't look at him as a good passer?
Universally, Shane, we're speaking of in the NBA. We're speaking of in the NBA, the best talent in the world, not universally. No, NBA talent. How good of a player is?
He doesn't even know what he does good.
I don't consider what he does good.
Exactly. Like I said, if you don't know basketball, just say that. Because I'm watching.
I know plenty of basketball, man. Just because you like him and I don't mean shit.
No, because you're not watching him.
I'm entitled not to like him. I'm entitled not to like him even though you like him.
You're entitled to be wrong as well. Leave and come back.
Yeah, because you're always right.
Hey, I hear you.
Don't let your personal opinion get in the way of facts.
Exactly. Who's got the echo?
Is it mine? I hope it's not mine.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Shane Murray. Hey, hurry up and leave and come back, man. And while you at it, there you go. Jesus Christmas. Anyway,
I'm not asking Shane anymore about Jokic. I'm not.
When he comes back, we can't let him get away with saying that the way I edit the videos makes him look crazy. He be saying that.
No, leave that alone. Hey, Anthony, leave it alone. Anthony, leave it alone, man. I just was poking the bear when I said that, man, because
He
I know
really
you do
says this
that.
stuff. He
I know
really
you do the editing, and he knows you do the editing. Leave it alone, Anthony. Just let it go. Let it go, please,
no,
man.
I won't let him get away with this. There's no way.
Bro, all I do is I'll start the clip at one point and end the clip within a minute. That's it.
Anyway.
It seem like I chop it up so that he is taken out of context or something like that.
He's on record saying that Joker's not a good player. Like, who made him say that? Nobody.
Just because I feel that way don't make me.
I wish the Lakers had him. I wish the Lakers had him. I wish the Lakers had him.
Anyway, so I'm watching the finals yesterday. Quiet down, Shea Murray, getting my point across. Thanks. So I'm watching the finals. I'm watching game 2, right? This guy Joker is he's amazing. He's 7 feet. Are you kidding me? But there's just one play that was amazing. And it's just like, if you know basketball, it's like, oh, that's pretty crazy.
I know what he's about to say. I know what you're about to say.
This fool runs the break, keeps, it might have been Cody Zeller on his hip, keeps him on his hip, slows up, and finishes coast to coast. I'm like,
and one. Don't forget.
One. I'm like, what the heck? This guy is amazing. Like, 7-footers cannot do that. AD can do that for sure. Like, AD can't do that. I'm sorry. AD can do a lot of things.
He used to.
He can do a lot of things on the basketball court. That's one thing that he cannot do. And granted, it's because he doesn't have to, because he uses his athleticism a lot. But that's just like a heads up, smart. Like, this guy's a point guard.
He's the now, Shane.
Joker's he's a point guard. That touch pass that he had to Aaron Gordon. Are you kidding me?
I feel like we've transitioned into the NBA Finals segment.
Oh, kinda, yeah.
And I feel like Spoelstra did a great job. They didn't realize until it was over, and they asked Spoelstra about it after the game. I didn't see the clip, but I saw the tweet saying that he shut it down right away. And they asked him about turning Jokic into a scorer instead of a passer. Right. And it was like it wasn't until after the game that Denver probably didn't realize it. Like, hey, they got us. That's what they wanted. There's a great point. There's a great story, a great anecdote in Jeff Pearlman's book on the Lakers, where they were playing San Antonio in the playoffs. It's back during the Showtime. This is when San Antonio had Wes Matthews Sr., the dad, and Lakers getting ready to sweep them, and Wes Matthews, he's talking, chirping with the Lakers bench, and he goes, Wes Matthews goes, well, I got mine though, and Magic goes, that was the plan all along, you stupid mother effer, like that, right? That was the plan. So Miami lulled Denver to sleep. And, whenever you have a great player like a Jokic, who's a great passer like that, he's always going to be most effective when he's getting everybody involved. How many did he have? 40? What did he have last night? We had 40.
Oh, I was going to say he had 4 assists, Anthony. 4 assists,
bro. Yeah, 4 assists, 41 points, 10 rebounds.
And that's the reason why they lost. 4 assists.
How many assists he had in game 1? Was it 14 assists, I think?
What's the averaging in the playoffs?
Remember, that's what I was telling Shane Murray. I was like, it's one thing if, like, see, Joker's putting up 30 points, but he's getting 13, 14 assists. On his 13, 14 assists, he's generating at least 26 to 28 extra points on 13 to 14 assists. And that's if they're all twos. But he's also kicking out the shooter, so he's generating at 30 points on 13 assists. Plus his 30 points. Like, you don't know that. And rebounds. And offensive rebounds too. You see?
Shane, you want Miami to win so bad, don't you? You want
Miami to win. I'm for Jimmy Buckets. Oh, that's the dude you should be talking about. Jimmy Buckets.
He didn't have a great game. He had a great close to the game, but he didn't have a great game.
Yeah, he's
Once
been kind
again,
of struggling.
listen, brother, hold on. Listen, brother, you didn't watch the game, so
I'm not going to watch the game.
Matter of fact, mute yourself.
Wait a minute, Shane.
You didn't watch the
Shane,
game.
you're not
You got nothing
watching
to
the
say.
games?
No,
No.
going ass finals.
See what I mean? Then shut your ass up. Like you ain't got nothing to say. You got nothing to back up what you got to say.
I'm gonna just
You
stop.
don't. You're
asking
not
you.
watching, so you
I'm
have
not
no
watching
clue
the finals.
what's
I've been
happening.
watching the playoffs all through.
But are you watching the finals? Yes or no?
I don't need to watch the finals.
Yes, you do,
Hey.
because you don't know what's happening.
Shane, don't do that, man. Be professional, sir.
No, he don't like doing his homework.
You have to at least watch some of it.
You're the
At
last
least
person to tell my homework.
No.
Hey,
He loves coming on here talking out of his ass.
Hey,
That's
Shane,
what
the
he
fourth
likes doing.
quarter, you gotta watch the closing something, man.
He likes coming on here and just kind of guessing.
Well, you
Not
don't have to
guessing.
watch it, Shane, but I think you should at least have it on in the background while you're doing something else, man. You know, just listen in. No, you know why? Because all he's gonna hear is Joker.
That's probably true.
Joker. I understand.
But no, there was also a lot
next
of
on the dock,
to talk too.
I think Shane, like, it's bad enough for some reason Shane doesn't like centers. Who knows
Right.
why? Then the
He's
fact
an
that
undersized
Jokic is
guard.
right.
No, I already got this. This is psychology. He's an undersized guard, so he hates big people.
He hates what he is not.
Yeah.
You know what? This is not going to be about Shane. This segment is not Shane's segment. But Shane, you know, you are a Nick Van Exel fan, and that's kind of like you normally don't hear people say, "Oh, you know, my favorite player was Nick Van Exel." Like, you know, but that is there's nothing wrong with him. But I could see someone trying to critique Nick Van Exel and saying, "Well, he was this, but he wasn't really that." Now, you can't say that about Joker, though, man.
It's two things.
Are we really comparing Joker to Nick Van Exel?
No,
I'm saying.
Are we going that route?
No, I'm saying Nick Van Exel is a player, is a guard that
Nick Van Exel was just a guy. Joker is a generational talent.
Excuse me, buddy.
I said
you see how you are? Your opinion is
a guy?
Just a guy.
No, but you're not.
The Joker is a generational talent.
Have you lost your mind?
Hey, I knew it would.
The guy go average 20 and 10 as a point guard, really?
Hey, no, Shane. I knew it would get you out your chair, and that's the
only
reason.
How many game-winning threes he got in the playoffs?
That's the only.
Go do that.
Go look up how many triple doubles the Joker has in these here playoffs.
You know who has more though? Russell Westbrook. But guess what? We ain't talking about Russell Westbrook.
No, the Joker has the most in the playoffs. Look it up.
Now we know.
I don't need to
never bring up Nick Van Exel. Never.
You don't have to look it up because I just told you the Joker has the most triple doubles in the playoffs,
and nobody gives a fuck.
Then why do you try to bring up Russell Westbrook talking about, oh, he has more? Again, talking out your ass. Don't know what you're talking about. Wrong. Again.
No,
Joker
because you like Joker. I'm
passed
supposed to like Joker.
Wilt Chamberlain to have the most triple doubles in a playoffs. You know, in a playoff.
Whoop-de-doo. When they win the championship, then you can bring it up. But they ain't won shit.
So are you going to give him credit?
They're not winning. Hopefully, Miami wins.
It doesn't matter who wins. You can't discredit the Joker. Come on, Shane.
No.
And what's next on the dock? What's next on the dock, Anthony? Because this guy Shane is just ridiculous.
This is what Shane Murray does. I was just going to say
controversial. I like it, Shane. You know what? I like it. Controversial, brother.
No, he's really trying to compare Nick Van Exel.
No, you're really trying. You would have brought Nick Van Exel up.
I didn't bring Nick Van Exel up.
You did bring up Nick Van Exel.
I did not.
What are y'all did?
Rewind the tape right now.
Shane. So when you
Nick Van Exel disrespect will be tolerated.
But Shane,
it's not disrespect to say that he's not as good as the Joker. He's not.
You bugging. You bugging.
Who's not as good as
Who's bugging?
Bugging
about what, Shane? Bugging about what? Bugging about what, Shane?
Let me ask him.
Nobody would never pick Joker
over Nick Van Exel. This plain and simple question. Shane,
you gonna have me break my damn glasses, man.
You know how much I pay for these?
You gonna make me break them, Shane?
What?
Is Nick Van Exel better than the Joker?
Way better than the Joker.
Oh my God.
Go look at the game winners. Go look at the threes. Go look at the records. If he had a ring, he'd be a Hall of Famer.
Don't quit your day job, Shane.
No, he wouldn't. He only made one All-Star team.
Like you said,
one All-Star team, Shane.
What's
it don't
in your
matter.
job?
There's no one-time All-Stars in the Hall of Fame.
How many All-Star Dennis Rodman made?
Who?
How many All-Star appearances does Dennis Rodman have?
He made 2, but he has 5 championships. 2 different players.
How many All-Star appearances does he have, though?
Shane.
No, ain't gonna say he's not a Hall of Famer, though.
You are delusional,
Shane,
man.
So you're gonna tell me that if Van Exel won
where your contacts at?
Ring,
This fool is drunk, bro.
All-Star appearance, Dennis Rodman was the greatest rebounder and defender other than Bill Russell in the history of the game. Nick Van Exel was just a good point guard for his time. Nick Van Exel was my first favorite basketball player. But
There's several Hall of Famers who have no All-Star appearances.
Okay, name one.
I just named one.
Who?
Dennis Rodman, he made 2 All-Star games. Name. Now you said name somebody who has none.
Shane.
Kenny Smith.
Kenny Smith is in the Hall of Fame. Shane, what are you talking about?
He's talking out his ass. What I tell you, he don't know what he's talking about.
Nah, it's been a long day for Shane. It's all right. You ain't. It's been a long day. I know.
That's gonna. That should be the title of this episode. If you don't know basketball, just say that.
Stop it.
No, Shane. I respect your knowledge of the game, Shane. But I think this is more of an opinionated type thing, man, a personal thing. So I'm gonna let's just let it go, Shane. Let's let it go.
7-time NBA rebounding champion.
Like, dog, if this the Lakers, it's the Joker show. Like, what you
2-time defensive.
No, you're right though, Shane. I like that. This is not the Joker show. This is not the Joker show. No.
All NBA, 2-time All-Star, 5-time champion. But yeah, okay.
He said if Van Exel won 1 ring, he'd be in the Hall of Fame. And then when I said no, he said, well, Dennis Rodman's in the Hall of Fame. That's Shane. That's ridiculous. But
Shane, I'm trying to tell you that Nick Van Exel I can even go and say he's a great player, but I'm not going to say he's the top. He's top.
Don't lie.
I'm not going to say he's top 10 point guards of all time. Like, dude, but it sounds like you would say that he's top 10 point. Now maybe top 10 underrated point guards of all time. Yes. Yes, he is.
If it had a ring, you'd be top 10.
No. You didn't hear what I said. He's top 10 underrated point guards of all time. Yeah, I agree that. Maybe even top 5, Shane. But top 10 of all time best? No.
Hold on. Let me read off Nick Van Exel's career accolades for you guys. Okay. NBA All-Rookie second team in 1994.
He deserved it.
And then he was an NBA All-Star in 1998.
Deserved it.
That's it.
That's it. That's all he's got. That's all.
No, he doesn't. You know he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Because D'Lo broke his rookie record for one.
Okay.
That rookie when both threes in the season, he had that first, and D'Lo broke it. So
no. Stop, Jason. Stop, Jay. Stop.
You know the rookie Lakers 3-point record. That's what's gonna put him in the Hall of Fame.
I'm sorry, Anthony. How many threes do you make?
Let's not talk about basketball. Hold on.
Hey, stop, y'all.
We going there.
Hey,
let's not talk about basketball.
No,
we're having a good time. We're having a good time here, people. We're having a good time.
What's next on the dock, man?
Everybody's having fun, making fun of Nick Van Exel. Let's keep it there, right? Bro, listen.
There's nothing else on the dock. We just have to ride this out with Shane.
Because this Nick Van Exel talk has gotten out of line now, Shane. And
Vito, this is what he does. Like, I like Nick Van Exel, but he's on here making me talk so bad about Nick Van Exel. This is what he does. He's a master of this.
He's made it.
You said you try to compare Joker than Nick Van Exel. Like, dog, no.
No, I'm not trying to compare them. I'm just saying when you're critiquing one's game, and I tried to compare, if you're going to critique some, like Shane, you would try to say that Nick is just this all-time, one of these all-time great point guards. But right now, right now in his career, where Joker is right now, you have some of the greats saying this guy is one of the best centers we've ever seen. Like, come on, man. I wouldn't say Nick Van Exel was one of the best point guards we ever seen. Like, but look, I get it.
The only person who would say, how dare you compare Nick Van Exel to Nikola Jokic? And his reasoning is that Nikola Jokic is even in Nick Van Exel's class. You know? Like, come on, Shane. You know better than that.
Hey, Anthony, what we're not going to bring up ever, when I'm on the show, I'm not ever bringing up Nick Van Exel, and I'm never going to bring up Joker to this guy ever again, man. Because we literally wasted.
He would be an average player.
It doesn't
because he's a big man. Some
random person. Joker's averaging 20 points for his career. Nick Van Exel averaged 14.4 points for his career, bro.
Yeah, you do realize he played with Kobe and Shaq, right? And Eddie, right?
You must have sat on that man's lap at a Laker warm up or something, you know.
Oh, and what are y'all doing this pong away for Joker?
Yeah, we are.
Oh my
All right.
God, Joker.
You're right. No, you're right, Shane. You're right.
Throw in the page, why don't you?
I give you that.
For Nick Van Exel's career, he averaged 6.6 assists. You know how many assists Joker's averaging so far in his career? 6.6.
I don't give a fuck.
Of course not, because you know you're wrong.
He's a big man.
You literally have nothing to back up your argument.
Shane,
I don't
remember
need nothing to back it up, dude. If he was a guard, he'd be an average player.
Shane,
because
remember,
doing it as a 7-footer, everybody want to get on his dick. No,
Shane.
No. If the Joker was Luka's height, he'd be Luka.
No,
Shane. Two things to remember: the NBA is outside in now, not inside out. This is not the days of Shaq and Olajuwon are big time. That's over. They're dead. But this guy has brought back the old school. Hey, you can go inside out now with me, you know. And then the usage rate of the center now, it's none. You don't see it anymore unless you know. But you got Embiid, who's brought back the position and brought light to the position. So now you have Joker that's brought back light to the position, and the usage rate of Joker for to be that big, and he's probably 90% of the offense. I mean, every play he's involved in the play, Shane. That's what I'm saying. So you got to get that man credit, man. The usage rate and the type of style of game that he plays, he's bringing shine back to the center position. That's all I'm saying, Shane. And you don't want to recognize that? He's ushering the center position back into the league, man, where no one cares about the center position.
Through 8 years, the Joker has 12,054 points. For his career, Nick Van Exel had 12,600.
Why are you trying to knock Nick?
Because you said that the man is better than the Joker, and that's just simply not true, Shane. That's opinion, and you are entitled to your opinion
too. It's like y'all have your opinions. I have mine.
I'm giving. This is a fact. The Joker has through 8 seasons has 12,054 points. For his career, Nick Van Exel had 12,658 points. They are not the same.
Shane, let me ask you a question, because you mentioned Terrell Brandon once.
Oh my gosh, don't do this.
About Terrell Brandon. Who was better, Terrell Brandon or David Robinson?
David Robinson.
All right,
he was really thinking about it. He was dreading saying it.
I don't give centers credit.
What about Terrell Brandon?
Listen, Antho, you know what it is? I figured it out. You know why? Do you guys know why he doesn't want to give centers credit?
Why?
Because he's never been a big guy. He's never had to play in the paint like that. He doesn't understand the footwork and the maneuvering it takes to play in the post. He doesn't understand it.
The
He's never had
footwork
to
it
play in the
takes
post.
to be 2 feet already above the rim or at the rim to shoot a damn layup. Yeah, I don't.
Like I said, you're further proving your ignorance. Like just
All right.
why don't you just quiet down?
That's right, Jake, because you're always right.
Hey, what was that? What was that African bum, bald-headed dude that was like maybe like 10 years ago? He played with the Lakers. He was a center, man. That guy, when he come in, the fans will go, "Wow!" What was his name?
DJ Banga. DJ
Shane,
Banga, my favorite player.
Mabanga or Joker?
Joker.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Why though? Why?
Huh?
Why? Why would you pick Joker over Mabanga? Please tell me why.
Because Joker is more skilled.
Foot-wise, shooting-wise, like, what do you
put it on the soundboard. Put that on the soundboard.
Why? That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Put it on the
That
soundboard.
soundboard shit. And try to that's what I'm talking about.
Put it on the soundboard.
Have you heard the soundboard? Mitch, play the soundboard for Vito.
Oh, yep. Yeah, got to get the soundboard going. Yep, put that one on the soundboard, please. Thanks.
Jokic is more skilled.
Yep, that's what he said.
Oh shit.
Now you know how sorry Mabanga is, Shane. That's just he's just a body out there, and Joker is not just a big body out there. Just hey, let's come in for this guy and try to hold on as long as you can until we get this guy a breather. Like, that's how you disrespecting the Joker, man. Come on, bro. I'm your boy, Shane. I'm Shane's corner, man. But guy, when you getting beat up, I'm not the trainer that's gonna tell you, you're doing good, son. Get back in there. You win another round. No, dude, you're getting beat up here, Shane, and you gotta throw in the towel, man. You gotta throw in the towel.
Vito tried to get us to move on for 50.
Mitch,
play the soundboard for Vito.
In the words of Low 30 Shane, respect my shit, I respect yours. But you want to come at me because I have a different opinion.
Period. Shane, that's why I say it.
No, listen. This is if it'd be one thing if you sit here and you compare, let's say you compare guys like, let's say Jason Kidd and Steve Nash. If you compared those two, it'd be like, okay, maybe you can kind of go back and forth. Maybe you can make arguments for both of them. But to sit here and compare Terrell Brandon, Nick Van Exel, to guys to generational talents like Nikola Jokic.
Dog, that's your opinion, him being a generational talent. I don't have to feel that way.
Okay,
because you're the generational talent, don't mean I got
that's okay.
Shane, I'm gonna ask you this question in about 5 years. No, how long has Jokic been in the league? How long has Jokic been in the league? 5 years?
8 years. 8 years.
I don't
Damn, Shane, the man has almost made it to 10 years in the league. I mean, that's not good.
About him.
Can I ask you?
I'll ask you in 2 years. How do you feel about Joker? And if he hasn't won a title, then you may have you got one. You got one.
Okay, can I ask you one last question? Who was better, Terrell Brandon or Bill Walton?
I'm going Terrell.
It's just racism, bro. That's all it is. All right. I just want to say one last thing about Miami and Denver is that I still like Denver to win it, but I think that it's not going to be fun going up to Miami.
Come on, man. And then he tries to paint us like.
That's my guy.
I don't have to share your opinion. I don't give a fuck if everybody has the same opinion. That means I got you.
Bro, at one point, Bill Walton was the best player in the league. Terrell Brandon was never the best player on his damn team.
According to you and whoever want to put that out there, I don't put that way. If I don't view that that way, I don't view that that way.
Was Terrell Brandon ever the best player on his own team?
No, but he wasn't no scrub either.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
The man was
that's you. That's you talking out
The
your ass.
man, he couldn't even carry my jock strap.
Bro, he averaged 15 and 5.
I wouldn't let Terrell Brandon carry my shoes.
Cause you hating.
I couldn't trust him to carry my ball sack to the gym.
I think I had a good career. What you talking about?
Hey, I can't wait. I can't wait till we all.
I wouldn't
have
trust
two.
Terrell Brandon to get me the right flavor, like Gatorade. Like
No,
the man was
Jay,
That's you.
Jay.
You sleeping.
Jay, now now we have. I think we finally could get the group together. We can get 10 guys out of the group. I can't wait till we have 2 lanes, and we just going at it with the bowling and something competitive. Though I can't wait, man. And we can get 10 guys to get on the court easily. Jay, I know you can get the guys together, Greg and all them dudes. Let me just tell you, Shane. I can't wait to get you on the court. I can't wait to get you on the court, man. Now, you know how you and I used to go at it in high school, though. I can't wait to get you on the court.
All right.
Here you go.
No, I ain't mean to get off topic, but boy, you making me want to get competitive, Shane, with that shit you talking, man.
He's talking nonsense is what he's talking.
Nonsense, man. I want to get you out on the court and just dog you, man. You talking
Nobody
nonsense.
running.
Dog you.
I know you ain't running. I didn't say you were, but damn it, you getting my competitive spirit back, man, with this shit, man.
Well, shit, bring on smoke.
All right, look.
Stop.
Okay, listen.
Stop.
Let's not start this again. Look.
Yeah.
No, this is not what that's about, Anthony. I didn't know. I said I want to. This is just making it's got my blood going, bruh.
In my Chadwick voice, we don't do that here. We don't do that here.
All right.
He don't want no smoke. He don't want no smoke.
Don't you have something you want to say to old friend of ours, Mitch?
Oh, shoot. See, once again, Shane Murray has sidetracked us with his...
No, don't get mad at me because you're off your games. Down your
Excuse me, hater. Excuse me. If you don't know basketball, just say that. Now, quiet down, please. Thanks. I'm glad you finally got Dice to calm down and be a professional.
That's the man hating on Terrell.
Right, that dog is a professional. What'd you give that dog? An edible?
Melatonin.
Melatonin. You gave it the edible, Shane?
Easily.
We told you about Peter earlier.
Yeah, for real. Hey, don't get us fucked up with Peter, man. Please don't do that.
Right. See, then you're going to put that on the soundboard, and all of a sudden you're going to have me looking like
I got this thing.
Anyway,
a dog abuser. What else?
You see what I mean?
Jokic lover.
This man then gave a dog an edible. Only organic treats. A guy like you, Shane, seems like you only give your dog organic treats.
Say goodbye.
Once again, Shane Murray has sidetracked us with his Nikola Jokic slander. To this week, he's made us slander Nick Van Exel. I'm sorry, Nick Van Exel. We still love you over here. Nick Van Exel. Shut your ass up. If you don't know basketball, just say that, please. Thanks. So, Herbert really wanted to come on. But once again, Shane Murray sidetracked us. So Herbert, I don't know how many weeks in a row this is, but Herbert, I'm sorry, we ran out of time.
All right. So before we get out of here, just a few reminders. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button next to the Complete Lakers podcast. If you prefer the audio version, remember to rate, review, and subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts. The show is also on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and every other major podcatcher. Make sure to follow the show on Twitter and Instagram at TC Pod Network and to like it on Facebook. Just search for the Complete Lakers Podcast. And finally, send feedback and mailbag questions to Complete Lakers Podcast at gmail.com. We are out.